Along the Rock, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I am your host, Kaitlyn Blum. Today with us, we have Shane Bielema. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. And today we're here to have a conversation about Disability Pride Month.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about your personal disability journey and how it's kind of shaped you?
Yes, I was born with cerebral palsy. It's a nerve and muscle disorder, and used to be, actually, when I was younger, used to be really bad. My foot used to be all the way turned to my right foot, my left foot. I only have cerebral palsy on my left side. And my left foot used to be turned all the way to my right foot, and I would have to have a brace. I would always call it the Forrest Gump brace. And my hand used to be all the way up here. And I got right when I was younger. I had to do therapy and physical therapy and all of that. So.
Wow, it sounds like a lot of work. Like a lot of therapy, I'm assuming.
There's a lot of physical therapy.
A lot of consistency.
Yes.
So, like we said, it's Disability Pride Month. So, what does that mean to you personally?
For that, I'm very honored that I have the disability I have. I've overcome a lot with it, and I've done also a lot with it for other disabled people. And it just means so much to me that there is a month that we can honor those with disability and the obstacles that they go through, what they have to overcome, the challenges that we face, and it brings it to the public eye for it all.
Yeah, I want to talk more about your personal challenges and barriers, because I know you from a different a hobby of yours.
Yes, wrestling. Yes.
So tell me about, like you said, different challenges and barriers you've had, even with wrestling.
Well, with wrestling, I was given the opportunity to do Zawa Live Wrestling local here. And, obviously I could not be a wrestler, just because of my disability, but I wanted to find a way to do it. So I became a manager in wrestling. And a manager is, the person on the outside of the ring that, as a bad guy, you talk smack, or as a good guy, you be the hype man for the person that's in the ring. And it's been a great opportunity because it's also shown some of the fans that have disabilities that there is other things they could do in the wrestling world if they love it, or, even job opportunities. So,
absolutely. So
yes.
I know from watching you at the wrestling, you're absolutely a role model for these kids and these people that attend this. They all look up to you. They admire you for all the hard work you put into Zawa. It's a really cool thing. I like going to your shows personally.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
I started off actually as a fan, and then worked my way, and from all the way to the back row, all the way to the front row, became friends with some of the wrestlers and the fans, and just got the opportunity to be on the shows. So
that's such a nice story.
Wonderful opportunity. Yes.
I want to talk more about your job. So you're a direct support professional, right?
Yes.
So what is that job look like?
So basically, you work in group homes that help with the special needs, daily living skills, the cooking, the showering, and all that stuff, and help them live the life that we live. And I've been doing it for 12 years now, and it's a wonderful job. It's a job that makes you feel good when you come home.
It's rewarding.
It's very rewarding.
So how does having a disability yourself shape the way you support others in your occupation?
Well, to be honest with you, because growing up with my cerebral palsy, they told me that the doctors would always tell me that if it stays the same way, that I will eventually work in the group homes. And, I overcame all the odds, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go work for those people, because I know how it feels, not to be understood, and also the challenges that they go through that I also faced. So I kind of think that with this job, they understand that I also have the same, challenges they have. It kind of meets in the middle, I take care of them, but also they take care of me.
Yeah, they find you to be very relatable.
Yes, very relatable.
That's great. So one question I had was, what do you wish that people understood about living with a disability?
That we all deserve opportunity, that we're people, we all bleed red, and we're just the same as everybody else. We just have different challenges. I mean, everybody has a challenge, no matter if they have a disability or not, but everyone should understand that all disabilities are not actual physical. They can be mental, they can be all that. Just understand people, you know.
Yeah, and I would say like with hidden disabilities too, like looking at you, you know, someone might not realize like,
Right.
oh, nobody has any clue, you know, some people might not have a clue that you're living with a disability. So like you gotta think everybody has their own struggles, their own challenges.
Yes, because there's a lot of people that do ask me like, you know, do you have a disability? And, you know, and they apologize before they ask. I'm very open with it. Like I said, I absolutely love that I have this disability because it's changed me who I am. I wouldn't change it for the world now.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, when I got bullied, thought that it was just, you know, it's a burden, but it became a blessing in the end.
That's such a nice way to turn it around.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for someone who might have just recently gotten a disability?
It gets better.
Yeah.
It gets better, and surround yourself with, I call it my village, but surround yourself with a village of people that support you, that understand you, and will help you overcome anything.
That's good. Yeah, having that support system makes all the difference.
Yes. And always having a wonderful mother and family is a key too. Without my mom, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now.
Aw.
Yes. Yes.
Are there any like particular resources local to our area that you know are particularly helpful?
Credit services are helpful. Floresta in Dixon is very helpful. There's also self-help for people with disabilities that will help, you know, with job opportunities and stuff like that. So
good. Yeah, give them a few little shout outs. Awesome.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to see happen in terms of like disability rights?
I think right now, this day and age, I think we've broken the glass ceiling for special needs. I really do. I mean, I would love to see more, you know, people with special needs on TV, you know, and or in politics and stuff. But like I said, the glass ceiling is broken now, I think. I think more people in the public now see the love for special needs, that I think the opportunities now are going to be bigger and better.
That's awesome to hear. Yeah, a lot of progress has been made.
Yes, a lot has. Especially from when I've been a kid to now, there's been a big change.
Is there anything else you want to add or anything like that?
With disability, you know, I wish people understood, like I said, and gave people more opportunities to, you know, be that friend, be there for that person.
Awesome.
Yes.
I always like to end it on like a fun note. So do you have a theme song?
Well, for like my special needs or wrestling? Both. Right now, I would go probably with the Austin Powers theme song for the Shane show. For me personally, my theme song usually is "Move Along" by All American Rejects.
Oh yeah.
That song really helped me through my high school and college with it. So
I love to hear that.
Yes.
Yeah, they're actually doing like tours right now, playing in like backyards.
They really are, and that's one thing. I did yard work a couple of weeks ago, and I did extreme yard work, and I was like, well, maybe now they'll come here and play. Like, it's a goal. Like, it'd be cool to see them play somewhere.
It would be really cool.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Shane. I really
Thank
appreciate you coming here and having the conversation with me.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
I want to say thank you to our production crew and to our listeners. Remember that the Radar Free Press is free, but we do rely on your likes, shares, and comments to help our news thrive. And if you want to see more stories like this, please check out theradar.online.